Good evening, folks, and a very, very warm welcome to you wherever you may be. My name's Taunchi Puljich. I'm one half of the Oz Cro Soccer Show co-hosts, and it's an absolute pleasure to welcome from the Harbour City, the man himself, Mr. Ante Grabovac. Ante, it's great to see your smiling face. How are you?
I am very well, Taunchi. Yeah, it's been a long since 6 months without you, so here we are back again.
It is. Look, folks, we're going to be making a very, very special announcement. It's been a long time coming. We've got smiles on our faces, so that could possibly only mean a good, happy news, I suppose. And it is indeed, Ante. But mate, over to you first of all, because you're going to have a little bit of a side announcement, I guess, a little bit of a thank you to some of our business advertising sponsors who have pledged their support in 2024.
Yeah, absolutely, Taunchi. I mean, there's been a few call-outs being put through social media and various other channels, so we really appreciate everyone that's come on board, and particularly these people in Plema app. I've heard some great things about this app. I'm going to have to jump onto this app. Nick Kraljevic, thank you so much. Kosa Hair, Ned Tadler, thank you so much. And of course, Kosa were part of our sponsorship last year. EcoDuct. I'm looking forward to learning a lot more about EcoDuct. They look like a really, really interesting business. Stipe Kump, Tom and Marinko Palzak, thank you so much. And just today, Oz Cro Imports have come on board. Juro Fricek, thank you so much, Juro. And Oz Cro Imports have got some fantastic importations, let me tell you. Great for a party. You can just visit all of the goods that they've got. And thank you so much to all of those people for coming on board.
Yeah, thank you. EcoDucts from Geelong, from my neck of the woods, and Tom Puljich, who also happens to be the newly appointed president of the North Geelong Warriors Football Club. So thank you to the Puljich brothers and to Stipe Kump, certainly gentlemen who I've known for a long, long time. Big thank you to Nick, Ned and Juro, who have been sponsors either last year or the year before. Thank you so much. There have been a couple of other businesses as well who've kind of shown interest, and some have actually said that they will. So when the time is right, we will announce them. And there's been one or two clubs that have also shown a little bit of interest, but we understand it is tough times. We are, I guess, in the middle of a very, very difficult economic period here in Australia. We know that. And so it makes it even more amazing, even more incredible that such organizations such as those ones that we've mentioned and that are mentioned down on the ticker down here have come on board. So we thank them very much. Yes, before we announce who our major sponsor is, who has saved us at the 11th hour and has ensured that we are able to come out in 2024, Ante, just looking ahead, some big stuff happening. Obviously, the Euro 2024, that's just around the corner. Great to see almost every state in Australia have an NPL team, a Croatian-backed, Croatian community-backed NPL team. I think the only one is Northern New South Wales and Northern Territory, if I'm not mistaken. But everything other than that, we've got a Croatian representative. How good is that?
Yeah, really exciting, Taunchi, absolutely. And Carl and all his crew in Newcastle are doing their hardest to get back up to the upper echelons of Northern New South Wales, that is for sure. And already we've seen some Australia Cup action as well. Some have been knocked out, unfortunately. Last year, semi-finalists in the Knights were knocked out by South Melbourne. But Sydney United are about to start their quest in a couple of weeks. We did the Hersel Zagreb commentary a couple of weeks ago, which was a lot of fun on Facebook. And unfortunately, Zagreb were knocked out as well. But plenty of Croatian teams are still alive, and let's hope that they can make it as far as they can.
Now, there's big news obviously been in the off season, and one of those is that one of our sister clubs or we've created a sister podcast produced by the Community Sports Media Services, and that is Dinamo TV, of course. So every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Simulcast live here on the Oz Cro Soccer Show Facebook page and YouTube channels. St Albans Dinamo have got their own weekly show, and a lot of you people that are tuning into the Oz Cro Show tune into that as well. So I guess that's old news, but lots happening this year. The biggest one that we are going to announce tonight, we are going to make the announcement who our major sponsor is, and to this organisation, who are no strangers to the Croatian community in Australia, and its owner is certainly someone who is synonymous with the Australian Croatian football scene. It is our great pleasure to announce that this year's major sponsor of the Oz Cro Soccer Show for 2024 will be Gemlife and Living Gems. To Adrian Puljich, who is the president of the Gold Coast Knights, thank you very, very much for showing so much support, showing so much belief in what we're trying to do. And as we can see, we've got the virtual screens happening. It's almost like part of being a press conference, and it's great that we really, really appreciate all of that support. And we look forward to, mate, starting next Tuesday, 8 p.m., bringing you all the latest news. And we're working on an absolute doozy of a guest for our first show. If we can pull that off, Ante, we won't mention too much, but if we pull that off, it's going to be a fantastic start to the 2024 season.
Yeah, it was excellent, Taunchy, to speak to so many varied guests from Croatia and locally here last year. It was absolutely awesome, and uncovering some great talent that is happening across both the men's and women's scene, both here and abroad. So it's really, really exciting stuff, and long may the show continue. And yes, Robert, Christopher, Setanuskos, happy Easter to everyone. Of course, that's part of the reason why we couldn't start a show this week, because Easter was too big. It was a celebration, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's true. We were hoping to do it tonight, but nonetheless. Ante, we'll catch up with you next Tuesday. Folks, we'll catch up with you next Tuesday night. It's good to be back. Season 3, kicks off next week. And we are looking for more business advertisers. We are looking for clubs to sponsor episodes as well. But a huge, huge thank you to our big sponsor, our new major sponsor, Gemlife and Living Gems. A massive thank you to Adrian Puljich, the president of the Gold Coast Knights, folks. If you're up on the Gold Coast, do pop into the Gold Coast Croatian Sports Centre. Do pop into a Gold Coast Knights game. Buy some merchandise, buy a Chavape roll or buy a beer. Support the sponsors that are supporting our show, that are supporting our sport. On that note, Ante, we'll see you next week. We'll see you all, folks, next Tuesday night. Cannot wait.
Absolutely. And I was just going to say, Taunchy, if anyone's got some suggestions of some guests they'd like to see on the show or have some contacts out there, then, send us a message as well. And we're happy to follow through with that. But yeah, this show is yours just as much as it is our pleasure to bring it to you every Tuesday night. And thank you so much to all of our sponsors, and really looking forward to 2024.
Good night, folks. Bye-bye.